Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'd like to do a review for my very first Jada toys, the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Chun. So one day I was bringing my family to stroll around a shopping mall and I actually went into the Toys R Us and I was surprised to see there's a huge area full of Jada toys. You can see there are Ryu, Fei Long as well as this Chun and I just can't help myself but to grab her because as you can see she looks pretty good. And I would like to talk about the box. It is very creative, definitely a toy collector's item. I mean, you can just hang it up on your wall and it just looks so beautiful. Arcade style packaging. Yeah, you can even see their live bar there, and here is something like a controller. And of course the best thing is there's a huge window whereby you can see the character, and if you do notice, the background is actually the homeland for this character. Wow, this is really thoughtful of them. At this side you can see some very cool animated pictures of different fighters. Here we have Ryu, Fei Long, Cammy here, very nice. And at this side of the box we can see Vega, and also this is some informations for Chun-Li. It's from country of origin China, fighting style Chinese martial art. At the bottom of the box you can see this is actually an official product from Capcom, so this is not a bootleg. And at the back of the box you can see all three characters that has been released so far, and I would just love for them to just continue on this line. Imagine they actually mix all these characters. Wow, that would be awesome. So let's get her out.
Round one, fight!
And before I take out the figure itself, you can see how nice it is. Without the outer box, it just looks beautiful as well. With the background, it just looks like a scenes from the game. So this is Jada Toys Chun-Li right out of the box, and the very first moment that I took her out, wow, she just feels good. This material on her suit is actually texture. You can see that not so well because you can see there are something like a wet paint. I hope that is dry. Yeah, it does have very nice texture over it, and even the clothing over here. And I would like to say one thing, I did spend quite an amount of time choosing the best one because there are several that has not been painted very well, like the yellow actually crossing some of the lines, and also some of them do have some moles, you know. the hair isn't painted nicely, so you just have to stand there and, you know, choose the best one. But if you are ordering it online, well, there are quite a number of them. Maybe like out of 10 boxes, 8 of them have defects. So you do have to choose it. But other than that, I think this one looks pretty good. The paint itself is actually quite nice. I mean, for this one itself, it doesn't have any paint defects. There are texture, you can see if I zoom in, very premium feels. And for her hand, yeah, these are not very sharp, so it's still collector friendly or child friendly there. Yep. And the skin tone isn't too bad. I do find that Ryu have a really bad skin tone somehow, and this one, yeah, it is smooth. There's no textures on her tights, and the shoe looks pretty detailed as well. Okay, so let's check out her face. Yeah, I mean, Chun-Li face do change over time. In every game she looks slightly different, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint to say that whether she's, you know, have the best likeness or not. Yeah, but she just looks kind of manly somehow. Oh, okay, the bun of her hair is actually kind of soft. Okay, it's not like a hard material, and the ties over here are actually soft as well, so it doesn't hinder any of the articulations. Okay, and you can see she does have a pretty nice butt. And next, so let's move on to the articulations. I'll start with the head. As always, she can look to the right, looks to the left, looking up, pretty good. Looking down, yeah, even better. So is it a separate neck? Yes, it's a separate neck itself. Let's take it out. Yeah, you can see that it's a separate neck altogether, not part of the body mold itself. You can see it can be moved, so this is pretty good. And as for her hand, she can do a 360 degrees, no problem there. Going upwards, yeah, more than 90 degrees, pretty good. Okay, and any butterfly joints, nope. So any shivels, yeah, you can actually shivels on her inner arms. There's a double joint elbow. Let's see, yep, pretty good. And of course, I think you can actually shivels her hands going up and down. Yep. Okay, and for her torso, I believe there's there's only one part here for the articulation. You can see she was pretty well, as well as this portion. Oh, okay, so this is actually two portions. Yeah, you can she was here, turn around, and also at the bottom as well. Okay, so you can see it's pretty flexible. Yeah, very good. Okay, as for her legs, yeah, there's a tight shivels cut here. You can do some shiveling. And any pull down mechanism, nope. Let's see how well she can kick forward. Okay, please don't disappoint me. Yeah, slightly less than 90 degrees. And kicking backwards, somehow the joint is not that smooth. Yeah, it does come back to the original place after I turn it. Yeah, I don't dare to do very hard. I escape, might break something. You can see every time you just come back. Not that good, not that good. Okay, and let's see a double joint knee. Wow, this is rather tight. And what about the shoes? Yeah, you can turn on her shoes as well. And for her legs, yeah, something like a Marvel Legends. You can shivels going up and down, but yeah, it's rather tight. And there's no toe hinges. Okay, so let's see if she can do a perfect split, because Chun-Li is meant to do a very nice split, because she does have a move that's splitting her legs. Yes, she can do a perfect split, and this time around it doesn't come back, so it's pretty good. Yep. And next, let's check out the accessory that she comes with. So I'll start with the hands. She just comes with a pair of closed fist hands that's already on the figure, and a pair of karate chops hands, and this very nice effects part for her kick, and is very translucent. It just looks beautiful, and the best part is actually soft rubber, so you don't worry about dropping it, it wouldn't break. It also comes with a stand for the effects parts. And lastly, she just comes with this screaming head that looks pretty good. From this comparison, you can see the changes in her expressions. So let's try to interchange some of the accessories onto her. Now look at this. You can just slot her foot straight to the effects part, and it actually holds the figure. My goodness, this is perfect. Wow, this is a really good idea. And it looks even better if I were to use the box as the backdrop. I hope you click on the likes button if you enjoyed this review. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on to some size comparisons. I would like to compare her, of course, with the SH Figuarts Chun-Li. This is like her counterpart. As well as this SH Figuarts Cammy. Wow, I think they scale pretty well. And still on the SH Figuarts, I'd like to compare her with Vega, and unfortunately, he's the only Street Fighter guy that I've gotten. So let's compare with this SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark III. And for Street Fighter, I always preferred Storm Collectibles, so I have this Ryu from Storm Collectibles, as well as, wow, I think this is my favorite, M. Bison from the Storm Collectibles as well. And I also have this Storm Collectible Zangief. Oh my god, he's a giant. So let's move on to some Marvel Legends. I do have this Iron Man as well as Deadpool. And if you guys wonder how she fares with the Mayfax, so I do have this Zack Snyder Superman, as well as the Hush Catwoman. Okay, so for my final thoughts on the overall look, I do think that she looks pretty good, and even the material actually surpassed my expectation. They do have texture which I didn't expect it, because this is not a premium toys, and the paints actually goes very well. In my case, like I said, they do have some defects which you have to choose, but if you do choose a good one like this one, I think she looks pretty good. So for her overall look, I'll give her a 4 out of 5. And as for the articulations, I think she does articulate pretty okay, decent, except for her legs, where I showed just now, it just keep coming back. Yeah, so maybe it's just on mine, because she seems to be pretty tight on her legs portion. I think the more I play with her, it should be better, but yeah, still I think there's some limitations over there. So for her articulations, it's again a 4 out of 5. And as for the accessories, yeah, she comes with pretty limited. Usually I'll just give her a 3 out of 5, but in her case, because they do give a very cool effects part and also an interchangeable heads, yeah, I think she can actually go for a 4 out of 5 as well. And as for the skill, yeah, you can see that she skilled pretty well with the SH3 Guards ladies in terms of Street Fighters. So she's not really that small, and she's not too big either. So I think yeah, I can give her a 5 out of 5, because it's skilled pretty well. And when it comes to the price, this girl is very affordable, because she's around Marvel Legends price, which is pretty okay. Yeah, so it's still cheaper than Mayfax or even SHF. So this is, I think it's a good line that if you are interested in Street Fighter, you can start to invest in. For the price itself, I would say it's a 5 out of 5. I just hope that they will maintain this price range. So yes, I do recommend these Jada toys if you are big fans of Street Fighter. I think they are really good to invest in. I just hope that they will actually continue in this line. Yeah, making more characters from the Street Fighter series. So I really hope that you enjoy my review, and certainly hope that it helps you to decide if you can actually start on this new line. And I'll catch you guys again in my next video. I hope you'll watch this video right here.